Тренувальний кемп з останнього бою з Тайсоном Ф'юрі. Я багато про нього дізнався, багато тих речей.
But Usyk has gone through the division, done everything that he needed to do, so you can't give him anything other than plaudits. And by the way, he is exactly as Adam describes. He's a very elegant, sophisticated, balanced athlete that gives credit. I love the way he refers to the opportunities he got given by us.
Inside Oleksandr Usyk's camp, intense training sessions are in full swing as he prepares for his highly anticipated rematch against Tyson Fury. Usyk is focused on gaining weight and building strength, working closely with a dedicated team to refine his strategy. The camp's primary goal is to ensure Usyk is physically and mentally prepared to face the challenge head-on. Oleksandr Usyk exudes unshakable confidence as he heads into his rematch with Tyson Fury. Reflecting on his performance in their first encounter, Usyk emphasizes that his skill set, preparation, and adaptability will allow him to excel this time. His confidence stems from trust in his technical abilities and readiness to adapt to Fury's unpredictable style. For Usyk, confidence is more than belief in victory. It's rooted in preparation and trust in the meticulous process that has brought him this far.
Landed a really strong left hand at the end of the first round and the start of the second round. How important was it to show him early on that you could hurt him?
Це була запланована акція, яку я напрацьовував на протязі 9 місяців. Треба було одразу обозначити батька в рингі.
Show him who's boss early. There were times where he found his distance quite well in the middle rounds. He landed some body shots from range. Was there ever a moment in the fight that you were concerned or you were worried that he was managing to land these shots?
Нічого я не переймався, в мене все було, був процес. Переймань ніяких не було.
For Oleksandr Usyk, boxing is more than just a profession, it's a calling and a mission. His passion for the sport is evident in his relentless dedication and work ethic. Usyk sees his career as a journey to greatness, aiming to cement his legacy among the sport's legends. His unwavering commitment to excellence drives him to push boundaries, setting a high standard for himself and inspiring future generations of boxers.
Just my idea, образ, як буде образ?
It was just character.
Yeah, it's like a character, but it's not just character. It's like a mission. My mission, like a sportsman, boxer, like a man, is my weight.
What is your mission? Because in your briefcase was a picture of you landing the left hand on Tyson Fury, and you made him sign this.
No case, no picture. My mission, it's a boxing, it's a win.
So we saw Tyson Fury yesterday, you didn't speak a lot. Was that also the character? You did not speak?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You missed one thing, the barcode on the back of the head. In the movie, he has a code on the back of the head.
I'm his new hitman.
Derek Chisora confidently asserts that Usyk will 100% defeat Fury in their rematch. According to Chisora, Usyk's ability to move seamlessly around the ring and adapt to any opponent is his greatest strength. He highlights Usyk's victories over top-tier fighters like Daniel Dubois and himself as evidence of his ability to handle diverse fighting styles.
Yeah, you know, we have to give a shout to Usyk. You know, he actually beat my backside. He beat AJ twice. He beat Daniel Dubois, and he beat Fury. Do you understand? He's beating up all the British boys. He gave us a whoop ass basically. Is he gonna do it again? I think he might do it again.
What is he like to face up to?
What
are the problems that he gives you?
He moves along and he's very fit. He's the only guy when they were promoting the fight with AJ, the second one, he arrived in London and he went to Olympic swimming pool and he swam for 6 hours non-stop.
It's interesting, AJ was saying about that, like after round 9 or so, you're going into those penultimate rounds when you think, right, now the fight's getting hard and it becomes more of a psychological battle than the physical one. He said that's when Usyk comes into his own, because that's when he turns it up a notch and you can't compete with him. Any heavyweight, he's sort of like, he's got that extra gear in him, and that's what makes him different.
But a lot of people think that Derek, in that fight, made life remarkably difficult for Usyk.
Probably give him the hardest fight he's had.
That's my point.
Chisora admires Usyk's ability to cut and move around the ring, a testament to his mastery of angles and movement. This skill often leaves opponents struggling to keep up and underscores Usyk's technical brilliance.
He starts off slowly and going in, and he gets harder and harder and harder. By the time it's round 6, you think you're around 10, but you're only around 6. You know, so you have to be fit, and he keeps chucking. He chucks and moves around, and with southpaws as well. It's the leading hand already, so if you do any silly mistakes, you get punished.
It's the combinations with a heavyweight as well. Heavyweights don't throw combinations like that as well, innit? So I think that's what it is.
Is there anyone else like him out there, Derek?
No. Even if you get sparring partners, they can't spar like him, so it's like you're just trading for a ghost.
Are you telling me that Usyk will do it again to Fury?
Yes. 100%.
Boxing Kingdom recently tweeted a picture of Usyk from his final training camp, accompanied by the statement, "Oleksandr Usyk looks strong. How heavy do you think he is?" The post sparked fan speculation about Usyk's physical conditioning and how it might influence his performance. Having completed his training camp, Usyk has tailored his strategy based on lessons from his previous fight with Fury. His ability to analyze and adapt, combined with his technical skill and improved physicality, makes him a formidable opponent. This meticulous preparation reflects Usyk's commitment to excellence ahead of every fight.
Тренувальний кемп з останнього бою з Тайсоном Ф'юрі. Я багато про нього дізнався. Багато тих речей, які я побачив в бою з ним, я не бачив їх по телевізору, з усіма поєдинками, які я дивився Тайсона Ф'юрі. Так що ми підготуємося ще краще і, дай Боже, з Божою перемогою покажемо свою форму ще раз. No way. Тому що ми, напевно, вже можемо грати на своїй стороні зі своїм м'ячем. Те, що ми готуємося на 21 грудня, мені дуже подобається. Гарна дата, гарний місяць. Якщо він не відбоксує 21 грудня, він втратить всі свої дивіденди, кошти, а ще він втратить своє чоловіче слово. В мене неймовірна мотивація. Мені часто задають це питання, що ви все зробили, що далі, що далі. Да нічого далі, все, ми просто працюємо кожного дня. Кожен день – це новий день. Мотивація, мене мотивує моя команда, моя родина, моя віра в Бога, моя країна, дружина моя, діти. Мене все те, що біля мене, те, що росте зі мною, те, що я люблю, це все мене мотивує.
Usyk has incorporated judo and wrestling into his training regimen to enhance his boxing abilities. This cross-disciplinary approach helps him develop balance, coordination, and leverage, all of which are crucial in clinches and close-range exchanges.
My boys too, yeah. It's good. Our wrestling, jiu-jitsu, judo, like sambo. For your hips, your balance, good like mechanic. Yes. You know, like.
Right, your hips, your mechanics.
Yes, like this. If good like punch. Turning over, right? Yes, like S.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people have on the hands.
Right.
Big.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm playing judo, kickboxing.
Footwork remains a cornerstone of Usyk's preparation. His ability to glide across the ring, control distance, and create angles sets him apart from other heavyweights. By focusing on movement, Usyk minimizes Fury's chances to exploit his size advantage, further emphasizing his technical superiority. Usyk's respect for his opponents is a defining trait of his character. He consistently acknowledges the challenges of facing elite fighters, showing appreciation for the dedication and skill required to compete at the highest level.
In a long time for a fight with Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
How good do you think Tyson Fury still is now?
I don't think about Tyson Fury.
Who do you think about?
Why? Listen, I think for my team, for my family, I never think about for my opponent. Yeah, I think my fight when I go to the brink. Now, why I think for Tyson. Listen, for me only respect this guy.
Okay.
It's like my opponent. I respect all my opponent because I know it's tough sport.
Yeah.
I know who do boxing. It's tough.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy, absolutely, because you every day training, you every day break your body stereotype. People, oh, it's easy. For example, men get a lot of good check. Yeah. Oh, okay. One fight, good check.
Chael Sonnen highlighted the rarity and significance of the Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk matchup. Two Olympic champions clashing in the professional arena. Sonnen noted that while Fury has achieved greatness in the professional ranks, defeating an Olympic gold medalist like Usyk would fill a notable gap in his legacy.
I like it when boxers fight. So now that we've finally got that ridiculousness out of the way, and we can come down to Usyk and Fury, it's a very, very interesting thing. Who is the best boxer in the world? And how did these guys miss each other? So this comes back to Coach Albert, who I was speaking to that had so much time in the Olympic Games. I say to him, listen, Usyk was Olympic champion. Fury was in the Olympic Games. How did they not meet up? And he corrected me. He said, no. Joshua was in the Olympic Games at the same time as Fury. It's very hard to get two Olympic champions on the mat together. It's very hard to get two Olympic champions in the cage together. And I understand that Joshua was second. But you do understand how great Fury was. You do understand that they missed each other. And you do understand that there are some things that bother Tyson Fury. And of all the great things Tyson Fury's ever done, beating an Olympic champion is not one of them. And being an Olympic champion is not one of them. And you think that goes away when you get to the pros because it's a higher level. You're led to believe as the audience that it's a higher level when you get to...
Sonnen also discussed how Olympic success doesn't always guarantee professional dominance, but it carries unique prestige that can challenge even the most elite fighters. For Fury, overcoming Usyk would represent a milestone, adding depth to his already remarkable career and silencing critics who see this as a missing piece in his resume.
And Albert made it real simple. He said if Fury goes out there and boxes, Fury's going to beat him. But if Fury goes out there and brawls or showboats or does anything other than score his points, slip. And boxing is real simple. I touch you and you don't touch me. That's boxing. And a two-time Olympian from a family of Olympians said that Fury's the better boxer, but he was surprised to see that he wasn't the better brawler. He was surprised to see that he wasn't the better fighter. But he thinks that Fury learned from that. He also told me he knows Fury a very long time, knows his...
Adam Smith has been thoroughly impressed by Oleksandr Usyk's relentless handwork. Smith highlights Usyk's unparalleled combination of speed, precision, and technique, calling it a key factor in his success. He also points to Usyk's undefeated record, emphasizing how his talent has allowed him to dominate across multiple weight divisions. For Smith, Usyk's handwork is not just a display of physical prowess but a reflection of his mental sharpness and meticulous preparation.
But Usyk has gone through the division, done everything that he needed to do, so you can't give him anything other than plaudits. And by the way, he is exactly as Adam describes. He's a very elegant, sophisticated, balanced athlete that gives credit. I love the way he refers to the opportunities he got given by Anthony Joshua. I think that's such an elegant way to look back on the legacy that he's inherited for himself or gained for himself. I think it'll be a fascinating fight. No one knows whether Tyson Fury can dig deep. He's never been in this space before. He's never lost, but he's fighting against somebody that is just a brilliant athlete. Just a brilliant boxer in all respects. And I think he's a lot more than 1% talent.
I agree. I think it's a huge talent, and he's a southpaw to boot as well. You don't win 350 amateur fights and then 21 professional fights, stay undefeated, climb up to heavyweight, having cleaned up the cruiserweight world if you haven't got talent. He's got huge talent. I think his point was, though, that, and it's his message to kids, because when he does call it a day on boxing, he wants to inspire the next generation. He wants to work with kids. And he has kids of his own, of course. He's very family-minded. And I think for him it is all about, putting one foot in front of the other and keeping going. And that's what makes Oleksandr Usyk just special. And he's also a very, very intelligent man and a very...
Joe Rogan, a respected voice in combat sports, has lauded Usyk's talent and adaptability on his podcast. Rogan emphasized the immense difficulty of transitioning from cruiserweight to heavyweight, a feat Usyk has accomplished with remarkable success, further cementing his place among boxing's elite.
He's fighting Usyk again.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That's a tough fight.
Yeah.
That Usyk guy is talented. He's so talented. He's so small for a heavyweight, too. He's nonstop movement and his footwork and everything. It's so different than anybody else. Joshua didn't know what to do with him. He's like, where is this guy going to be when I'm throwing punches? He was moving all over the place.
Yeah, it's
so different.
It's so different. I remember when I was watching the Joshua Usyk fight, it made me realize the importance of technique, because Joshua is a real physical specimen
and has great technique too.
Yeah, but he doesn't have that elite level of technique that Usyk had, and you could see the combinations, the way he was throwing punches. He just didn't have an answer to it because he's never been exposed to that level of technique.
He's a heavyweight, and the heavyweights were never really that good in terms of that kind of technique. It's like you need it at like middleweight and light heavyweight because everyone's super talented and technical. When you get up to the heavyweight division, it tends to be like a lower bar. And so when you have an elite athlete like Joshua who's like fast and knockout power, he can excel without having the kind of technique that a guy like Lomachenko and Usyk were trained by the same guy. They were both trained by Lomachenko's father. So they both have extreme technique. And then you have Bivol and Bitterbeef that just fought. Same thing. Both like super Soviet style boxing, and you go, whoa, like this is technique, like really, really high level.
Usyk's fans have rallied behind him, confident in his ability to replicate his success in the rematch. Their unwavering support reflects their belief in Usyk's skill, preparation, and mindset to overcome any challenges Tyson Fury may present.
What did I tell you all? All the hate I was getting from the Fury fanboys in the comments, mouthing off to me, threatening to attack me, just for having a controversial boxing opinion, saying Usyk was going to win a fight. Oleksandr Usyk, what a fight, first of all. We got to see history there. We're truly blessed. Apart from all the negativity and the toxic part of the boxing fan base, Oleksandr Usyk is undisputed. He made the adjustments to the Fury uppercut, to the body and to the head. Body work from Usyk seemed to work in the early rounds that made Fury slow down late on. Honestly, the fight could have been stopped in round 9. Fury was going, but what a heart Fury showed. A great fight. All you lot that taught that to me, tell you now, unreal. Just for picking Usyk to win a fight. Oleksandr Usyk is the best heavyweight in the world. Say it again. He beat Anthony Joshua. He beat Tyson Fury. And he has got to be up there in the pound for pound rankings. This is everything I hoped for and more. What a fight. What a night. And the toxic fans.
Vladimir Klitschko has praised Usyk's technical abilities, noting that his mastery of technique gives him a significant edge, even in the heavyweight division. As a former heavyweight champion, Klitschko recognizes the importance of skill over size and commends Usyk's success in applying his craft at the highest level.
On the other hand, there is a huge advantage on technique. of Oleksandr Usyk. And he showed that in the cruiserweight division, how great he was. And as well in the heavyweight. And he really showed that size for him doesn't matter if you have right technique for that size. So we're gonna see how that's gonna be implemented, and I look forward to our first fight heavyweight champion, Ukrainian heavyweight champion of the world on Saturday night.
Former super middleweight champion George Groves has declared Usyk the superior fighter in the rematch. Groves pointed to Usyk's precision and strategic movement, which often leave opponents struggling to respond effectively. He believes Usyk's ability to control the pace and direction of a fight makes him a daunting opponent for anyone in the division.
Where do you stand on that? What do you think? I know you was quite strong on that as well. I think that you went Usyk as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I picked Usyk to beat Fury. I remember when Usyk first moved up to heavyweight, I said he's a dark horse, don't write this guy off. You know, we've seen cruiserweights move up to heavyweight and dominate in previous years, and it did seem a bit unfathomable for a lot of people that he's never going to compete with the Anthony Joshuas, or people weren't even really talking about Tyson Fury, I don't think, quite at the time, or maybe he just sort of burst back on the scene beating Wilder. But yeah, I still think Usyk beats him. I think, you know, the argument is a good big un beats a good little un, but I think Usyk is an exceptional fighter. I think in terms of their boxing ability, like, Usyk is a lot.
Deontay Wilder, known for his explosive power, has offered a balanced perspective on the Usyk-Fury rematch. While acknowledging both fighters' unique strengths, Wilder has highlighted Usyk's technical prowess as a critical factor that could influence the outcome.
Usyk, he seems smaller, but he seems quicker and faster. You know, he throws good combinations as well. I don't know as far as who wins. I always say, man, may the best man win. Hopefully those guys get in the ring healthy and they get out of the ring healthy and give the world a great fight. It's good to see unification in the heavyweight division. You know, that hasn't happened in a long time.
Intentionally left blank for continuity.
Belly. Rematch. Clothes come from your side, not mine. Stop whining and ducking. Be a man. Ink the contract or vacate the belt. I need undisputed. And not to play your stupid game.
Usyk has issued a direct challenge to Tyson Fury, urging him to stop ducking and be a man. This fiery statement showcases Usyk's readiness and determination to face Fury head-on. His confidence in calling out Fury reflects his strong belief in his preparation and ability to secure victory in the rematch.
What did I tell you all? All the hate I was getting from the Fury fanboys in the comments, mouthing off to me, threatening to attack me, just for having a controversial boxing opinion, saying Usyk was going to win a fight. Oleksandr Usyk, what a fight, first of all. We got to see history there. We're truly blessed. Apart from all the negativity and the toxic part of the boxing fan base, Oleksandr Usyk is undisputed. He made the adjustments to the Fury uppercut, to the body and to the head. Body work from Usyk seemed to work in the early rounds that made Fury slow down late on. Honestly, the fight could have been stopped in round 9. Fury was going, but what a heart Fury showed. A great fight. All you lot that taught that to me, tell you now, unreal. Just for picking Usyk to win a fight. Oleksandr Usyk is the best heavyweight in the world. Say it again. He beat Anthony Joshua. He beat Tyson Fury. And he has got to be up there in the pound for pound rankings. This is everything I hoped for and more. What a fight. What a night. And the toxic fans.
Usyk's fans remain steadfast in their belief that he will triumph once again in the rematch. Their faith in his preparation, skill, and mindset underscores Usyk's status as a beloved figure in the boxing world.
Just finished a lovely little run in the bay with the lads. Working away, chipping away nicely. December 21st, Usyk, you're on notice. Come on!
As the December 21st rematch approaches, Usyk has made it clear that he is fully prepared to defend his titles. His confidence, preparation, and strategic mindset indicate that he is ready to face Fury in what could be a defining moment in his career. This fight represents an opportunity for Usyk to solidify his legacy as one of boxing's all-time greats. That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates next time.